Miles, as this opening breaks goes down, this is just, it just feels weird. We've not seen FaZe or London playing so long. It is so nice to see these back on the screen.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I mean, again, the slight changes. We touched on it in the pre-show. If you've just joined us, we do have a roster change for the London Royal Ravens, rated out Shawnee in. A slight adjustment, of course, for the team, but hey, we'll see how we fare so far. Early points towards London.
Way of Jerd, and he'll be rewarded with not only the kill, but maybe the pressure to put on FaZe, maybe a couple of pinch, but he goes over to Cobble here as the remainder of the 15 seconds going down. Still uncontested right now as one member of FaZe number 6, I believe, Major Maniac, just putting the pressure on here. But an impressive start, I will say, from the London Royal Ravens. These guys, of course, lighting up the kill feed now, getting hot under the collar, and I tell you what, these guys have been itching to play. You see them on social media talking about it. Can they take the lead here? 70 to 73 as we go over towards the cliff path now. Dylan pushing forward, a pinch coming in from Jerd, and just like that, the Ravens taking control. A reload will have to go down for Dylan, but the kill will follow. And now, time to jump in that hard point, but no, the explosion of the Semtex coming through. Back and forth here. Someone's got to get some points later on. As we see a double coming in from Simp and Celium. They do break on through. We saw them continue the dominance from the middle of the map towards this, but Jerd coming in from behind. Sneaky does take down Avizi as well. Wuskin with a team kill on into his twin brother as Jerd falls to Priester. It's chaos within the cave. And I will say, normally we talk about this hill as the money hill. And one thing that London have done so well is just keep FaZe off of it. However, down by 50 points here, Wuskin. One of the top assault rifles, and that's why, as he tags Celium into the face there, 25 seconds about. These guys can slay and slay and slay. They need to maybe pick up a couple more points because the Ravens aren't out of this. They're down by 45, but it's only 45 points. We go into the cave next, and the Ravens are actually in control of that.
Ravens in control. One of the stranger things about this hardpoint again is 39 seconds of game time left. When you're outside of the hardpoint, that game will tick down. Scraps admirably holding down the cliff path. Doing what he can to keep these players back. Shawnee can't find much on the flank. Wuskin's up top by sandbags. Full fulfill. We have got the Ravens in control of Cave East. Scraps still holding the line down. Can he find another kill? He does get the shots through to Major Maniac. The London Royal Ravens have not let this go just yet. Stuns going through there at the underpass. Now Matty Marshall getting a bit hungry, starting to keep things up. The hardpoint still retained in the hands of London as they cross over 206 now. This is getting a lot closer, Phil.
It certainly is. As you were talking there, quick maths, and I know that has changed right now, but it was a 25 kill lead here for FaZe, and that 50-point lead is absolutely nothing right now. The Ravens are about to take control. Celium and co pushing through the front, but it's Wuskin who deals the damage. 3 kills back to back, make it 4. As Wuskin with the M4, it's his buddy, it's his almost third brother, it feels like, as this one does not leave his arm. 32 and 25 for him, a 5-kill streak now as Scrap starts to bring the heat. He's 36 and 34, and the Ravens, they're in control. They've got positioning here on the cave, but they've got to rotate, and that is where FaZe are set up.
That's huge from him. Keeps the back locked down. The clock still ticking as London have to make a clean break here. 10 seconds for the win now. Celium, he's the last player in the hard point. Shawnee can't get the kill. It's now 5 for the win. FaZe, they're looking to get it done. You gotta push. You gotta push.
49.
London can't get it done. It is over. 250 to 234, and FaZe with a record-slaying game there. They just about managed to close it out versus London. It's good to have these teams back in the league. Jerd finds a kill onto Priest as well, so that's going to be a nice advantage here for London to work with. Celium still backing up towards B, and it's an immediate adaptation. He's made the read, though. If he can find a kill here on the Jerd, this is a brilliant spot to be in for Celium. And he capitalize on this one. Brilliantly done. The bomb didn't go down either. The nade comes through. Scraps wins his 1v1. Slight moment of reprieve now for Scraps. He's able to find another kill on this bomb site. He's got no idea that player on the other side of the door. Here comes the break. Scraps wins the next one. Simp now finding himself in a 1 versus 3 situation. That is a brilliant turn of events there for London. Big fan of that play. But I will say, for FaZe, 1 or 2 gunfights go the other way. And that round was theirs because the reads were still on point. The reads were still there for FaZe. They managed to pick up on the Dylan yet to get involved here in the search and destroy and kills the man on your screen right now. But he may just be able to do that as he catches a little bit of noise. He does find the kill. Beautiful shot from Wuskins. Really putting FaZe in a tough situation right now. Only 2 of them remaining. Celium and a beast. 2v4 situation with 45 seconds left on the clock. London have essentially full map control right now. They've got eyes on both the A-bomb site, and they've got players watching the cross through the middle, so no one is really able to make the move in towards B. And Wuskin, I wish we saw more of it here in the CDL, but nonetheless. Looks like a B push now with that bomb for FaZe, Simp, that top position. Snaps up. Not able to find a whole lot just yet. Shawnee finds the opening kill onto a BZ as he aggressively pushes through. Shawnee with a second. And Shawnee, incredibly aggressive push here. He finds potentially the third. Priest has just slipped right past him, Shawnee. He prayed to the COD gods this morning and they have blessed him with 3 kills this round. From a very ambitious position there in the middle trigger there. Lets it out a little early. And now the play from FaZe developing through mid-map. Shawnee finds his 4th kill. If he gets Major Maniac, that's the full ace. Last player left alive now for his team. 20 seconds left on the clock. Can Major Maniac take a few with him? Tags are there, and that's going to be it. Shawnee, what a round from him. As London find their 3rd. Phil is still resetting the internet. He may be back with us. Trophies now as FaZe mount an aggressive defense towards A. Shawnee, can he repeat the success of his last round? No, but he does get a nade onto a BZ. Unfortunate trade there, though. That's tricky. Scraps now from the shadows emerges, finds a quick kill there onto Sim, and now the sort of challenge edge here. What can they find? Dylan, 3, catches the top of that player's head. Does manage to find the kill. A bit of a jitter there as he gets it going. 30 seconds left now on the bomb, Selim's last player left alive, and London with another very solid round, and he's in a difficult situation. This is the Alamo for Selim. If he can get a kill, that's unbelievable, but hey, doesn't quite work out for him. 4-2 now as London find their 2nd round in a row. Nothing is going to work so far, and Scraps, this low trench position, he managed to find the opening kill on the player on the bomb site. After the trade, I lose my mind as I talk to myself in a room, but Watkins is going to push this one as far as he can possibly go with that snipe. Will we see that round 11? Nice opener here on the offense from London. Wow, it's an aggressive one. They have held back absolutely nothing but Sim with that snipe. Nice position of Bean, but Watkins, great job on the Observers team to catch that one. Priester now, he's making his way forward. Major Maniac on the charge. Dylan just slips right into that one now. Priester trying to find the kills through mid. This is a great move from Priester, though. If he can come up behind Watkins, which he's about to, he may be able to find something here. Watkins made the read. You can hear those players just thumping around the back of the wood there. Up high he goes. Waskin repositions, trying to find the kill here. Priester, this could work out for him in a big way, or he could find another bullet from Waskin. Brilliant stuff. London now about to push this one. Selim in a 1 versus 4 situation. This is to push a last chance for London. There we go, friends. Round 11. This is it, baby. I know Miles cannot wait. Unbelievable shots from Waskin there. Dylan there, he got killed. Phil, calm down, mate. You're losing your mind, brother. You're losing your mind. Here we go. Solid AI, he had a very solid ICR indeed, but his sword wasn't bad either. He's putting it to work here. Dylan trying to control B, but not jump over the top. Priester cuts him down, Scraps into control here. The lovely breather on a Celian does get the kill as well. The BZ's down there next. A 3rd for Matty Marshall now on that B flag. Lovely work from London to hold this one, and all things considered, this was a disgusting start from Atlanta, but now, 10 seconds just to slow this all down. There we go. The London Royal Ravens here on Hackney Yard have managed to take this 1st round from rags to riches.
Yeah, every single loss is a bit of a, hey, we got to refocus, we got to change some things up.
Well, speaking of refocusing, the Ravens seem to be focusing up a bit as they finally get some points out of the board. They'll try to scrape, claw, and bite their way back into this as they were just destroyed early in it. Envoy already has 15 kills, but it's Scrap now.
Well, Scrap's right there, yeah.
14 and 8. Scrap's doing what he can to match Envoy on the other side of it. The streak will continue. 6 in a row now as they've gotten 48 points up on the board. And Scraps will be the entry as they move forward to try to get into this next hardpoint. Can he keep the streak going?
Yeah, they got their response. They had a great hold at Hazmat. Now can they break Pool Hall? Scraps, his twin brother Waskin right beside him. They're able to find 2 kills. Gunless inside. He gets traded out. It looks like they'll at least be here for some contested time. Scraps with the hot hand right now. 8 in a row. Doing everything he can to keep his team in it. This is one of the guys I wanted to see more from for the London Royal Ravens. When you play these top teams, you need your superstars to have great performances. We're getting it here from Scraps. Can someone else help him out?
That's any bigger of a lead. Now over to Restaurant we go. Dylan shot a little bit off, but he's able to finish the kill before Scump destroys him. Then his hip fire is good for RC. He's coming in the front door. Dylan, you've got to be a monster. We need to see mirrors of what we saw last year. No better time to step it up than now against the Chicago Huntsmen.
Hey, you talk about Pool Hall. They only get 3 points, but they only gave Chicago 20. So it was a good job getting in that hill. Now over to Restaurant early on. They're able to earn some points. Now it's Shawnee's turn as he's going to 3 times multi-kill. Scraps able to get pushed out. You see number 9, that's Jerd, already on the rotation over towards that first hill where we're about to head back to next. But he gets taken down by guess who? It's Envoy. We know how good he is at road. He's just trying to fight for that mid courtyard so they can hit the side door. Chicago doing a good job, but here comes Dylan. He's able to find 2. Varsity's inside, doing a good job. And with that, it looks like Dylan, as he finds 4 kills, is able to get in.
Similar to the first time, clearly. Maybe not a ton of time, but they can test a lot of it, right? They make sure Huntsman can't go off. Jerd then takes down 3. Jerd and Dylan, the SMGs on this team, go big inside a pool hall. And now everyone vying for control inside a restaurant. Like the first Huntsman.
Some A looks, a lot of B hits. It looks like London's trying to get aggressive through middle.
It just feels like they're playing with some swagger.
Just look at the map though. Like, look how spread Chicago are. All of London are inside the middle. You almost have like a 2-2 split right now for Chicago, and this might catch London off guard. Varsity's though, the trade is there. He gets taken down. Formal with a sniper. What are you gonna do here? I mean, you picked the wrong door and you're dead. He's trying to get away with his life. On the other side of the map, Gunless gets taken down. Envoy's being hunted. There goes Formal, now in a 1v3 situation for Envoy.
And there, finally, a round on the board for the Royal Ravens, desperately needed, and they're able to answer the call. To the final kill by Waskin. Means they slow down the Chicago train.
Are you feeling it?
Huntsmen are all over the map right now. You've got 2 at C, 1 towards B. Envoy then pushing back towards A. Spawns were a little bit sporadic, but I mean, London has been spawning where they want them. They're spawning down towards the first hard point and trying to find something anywhere. I mean, B hasn't been capped yet. The only flag really firmly in control right now is going to be London on A.
Yeah, it's almost like
Royal Ravens. It's probably the best moment for the Huntsmen to get some clean control here within this game. They've got to go big here.
But I love the play from London. 4 of their players back up. Dylan deals with B. He's winning his gunfight. So it feels like the opportunity was there for Chicago to, you know, maybe get them in a bit of a spawn trap, have A and C with a neutral at B like we saw at the beginning of this round. But London, they're able to deal with it.
Huntsmen are down big. They are down, but the swing itself was 60, right?
Yeah.
And that was basically a 2-cap the entire half.
Yes. So, I mean, you're spawning at C, which is good for Chicago.
So
but...
I'm wondering, you ready for map 4, Joe?
Yeah, let me take a look. Let's see. Let's take a look at map 4. Having fun. He's been in this top window, I think, for like 4 minutes overall. And on the other side, Chicago, they are just getting knifed constantly, and most of them are, all of them are negative. They are just being shredded by the Twins.
I think they know how absurd it would be for Huntsman to come back in this, so they're going to set a record for domination knife kills. Is now what the Twins are going for.
There's going to be a horror movie about this map in a few years, yeah.
What was that one with
About
Johnny
the
Depp?
Twins.
It was like the music one. It was like the Demon Barber or whatever. Just a weird series it's been so far. That like that nail biting map 1, right? The nail biting map 1, even though it's an 80-point lead for Huntsman, and the map 2 is the blowout. You think just with the way Huntsman are playing and the confidence still on the map 2 and their map record here that this is just going to be a Huntsman hot 3L. And then it ends up being one of the more lopsided doms we've seen this year is Royal Ravens.
This was like, what was it, the final, right? With
Yeah.
Florida in Minnesota, where it was just this bad. It felt like it was over once the second half got underway. I mean, it was just a dominant performance from the London Royal Ravens.
Him out, but also takes Envoy down on his side with it. A nice hold thus far for Ravens, and I think a much needed one, considering what the scoreline could have looked like if Huntsman got an early break. Ravens getting right back into it. It's similar to the map 1. Down early, down big, got the battle back.
And now you can tell how much Chicago is focusing on this rotation. You have 3 players all the way toward. Yeah, that was a weird one. Scump through the flank on Spiral, trying to deal with Dylan. Those things didn't happen.
At approximately 50 points. Dylan, snap it. Dylan takes down 3 before finally they're able to trade it out. Not going to matter much in the scheme of things. If anything, it just delays Huntsman in getting towards mid-map, but the Hardpoint only had about 5 seconds left on it. It does allow his teammates to get in better position, at least to control this, but ultimately, if you're Ravens, you need to get this time and you need to work on the flip.
Yeah, and I mean, you see the way Formal's playing this right now. He's playing very slow, just trying to make sure his team still has his spawn for that next hill at KVs. I will say, now over towards soccer field. Dylan trying to get aggressive through the smoke, and he's going to find Gunless, give him a nice pat on the back, smack his button. Well, he goes right back towards RC to take him down. Some nice plays from Dylan. London's going to earn some time here. Now a 15-point game. It's just been back and forth throughout this map.
Formal soars on through. Good enough to get him out of the hard point for a moment. Jared holding the high ground will rally into 0.5 seconds left, but now look at the mini-map. The number 2 RC's all the Scump trying to get to him as quickly as possible and get set up. You're going to have basically everybody here from Huntsman, but Wuskin is beaming him with that M4. Shawnee, M4 of his own, will follow it up, and Royal Ravens are here early, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the ARs, right? I mean, both Formal and RCs are like 17 and 17, 15 and 14. You can tell that they're trying to slow down a little bit to just make sure they have the correct spawns that the team want. 5 spree, locking things down with the M4. They now have a 20-point lead.
Ooh.
Shawnee not missing right now, starting to go off. Is his M4 on point?
Yeah, those shots were lovely out of Shawnee. You see why he has been a great addition to this squad.
You vote, I choose. You vote, Conti pussy, Conti pussy.